Welcome to our resource on mathematics, one of the best in the world, with 17,000 plus videos. In this playlist, we'll discuss how do we find equation from the given graph. We are taking all kinds of functions in this particular playlist, whether it is a polynomial, rational, exponential, logarithmic, or a trigonometric function. Feel free to ask questions, and if you have some questions which are not being answered in our playlist, send it to us on email globalmathinstitute@gmail.com. We care for our subscribers. So, we have four examples here where we are going to write down equation from a given parabola, which is representative of quadratic relation. So, quadratic relation can be written in many different forms. Our focus is to write the equation representing the given graph in the form of ax minus b whole square plus c, the vertex form. So, let me give you the basics here. The vertex gives you two critical points, which are b and c. To find the value of a, we look into the given point. So, substituting that point will give you the value of a, and that is how you are going to find the equation of parabola in a very simple way. So, let's begin with simple example first. We have a parabola which is opening downwards, and purposely I have not given you this point. So, once you get an equation, you can check your result with the y-intercept, right? Well, so since we have a vertex here which is given to us at 0 and 4, correct? Another point is 2 and minus 2 and minus 4. So we are given vertex, let me write down as 0 and 4, and then we are given a point which is minus 2 minus 4. How do we write the equation? So straight away, substitute, right? So f of x is equal to a we'll find later by using the given point. So we'll do it in a couple of steps. X minus the b value is x value of the vertex, which is 0 here, whole square, plus c, and c is 4 for us. Now substituting the given point, which is minus 2 minus 4, x value is minus 2, y is minus 4, where minus 4 equals to a times minus 2 minus 0 whole square plus 4. So we have minus 4 equals to a times minus 2 square is 4, right? Plus 4. Taking 4 to the left side, we get minus 4 equals to 4a. So minus a divided by 4 is a. So a value is minus 2. And now we can write down our function in the required form, which is f of x equals to a being minus 2. It makes sense since the parabola is opening downwards. X squared, no need to write minus 0, it means x squared, right? So 2x squared plus the value of y, which is 4. So that becomes the equation of this parabola. So I hope it is absolutely clear. So you need to read the vertex and then get the answer. So I hope the process is clear. Here is the second very similar question for you to practice. So the first step is definitely to read the coordinates of the vertex right. So we get this coordinate as 0 for x value and minus 6 for the y value. Once you get this, then you know that b is 0 and c is minus 6. And given point p is for us in this case negative 1, negative 3. Once these points are given, you can straight away put everything into the equation and get the result. However, we prefer to do it in two steps. First, use the given points and then write down the function. F of x equals to a times x minus 0 whole square plus minus 6. C value is minus, right? So we'll write plus. Let me write like this, correct? So which basically is f of x equals to ax squared minus 6. So this is a way to write it. Now, substitute the point which is given to you as minus 1 minus 3 being the y value and minus 1 being the x value. So we can write as minus 3 plus 6 equals to minus 1 squared is 1, a, and that is 3 equals to a. So we get the value of a as positive 3. Since the parabola is opening up, a has to be positive. Perfect. So we can now write the function which is f of x equals to a value 3 x square, right? And then c value minus 6. Makes sense. That is how you get a parabola whose vertex is on the y-axis, right? So that means the parabola is not having a horizontal translation towards left or right? But up and down translation is there, for which you got this minus 6. Now we have parabolas which have been translated and also stretched, correct? So these parabolas can be slightly difficult, however, the process is same. Perfect. So let's identify what is the vertex. So that is what you need to identify. It is not given to you directly, right? So this vertex is at x value of 2 and y value of 4, correct? So we get the value of b and c. So b is equal to 2 and c is equal to 4, correct? The point is given to us. You need to use this point, which is minus 6 minus 12. Minus 6 minus 12. The point will give you the a value. Now from b and c, we can rewrite the function f of x equals to a times x minus 2 whole square plus 4. Makes sense, correct? Now substitute the point b, which is p, which is minus 6 minus 12. Minus 12 being the function output, right? And minus 6 being the x value. Okay, so minus 12 plus that 4, you can bring it here, simplify. A times minus 8 square, right? Which is 8 square 64, right? 64a. And here we have minus 16. We'll divide by 64 to get the value of a. Perfect. So which is 16 gets 4 times, right? So minus 1 over 4 is the value of a, correct? So we get the equation. Clearly, it can be now written as f of x equals to value of a is minus 1 over 4. Makes sense. Parabola opening downwards. X minus 2 whole square plus 4. Correct? Perfect. So that is how you are going to do it. Here is the last question which we are going to deal with. You can pause the video, answer, and then check with my solution. You'll be sure that you have understood the method. First step, identify the vertex. There you go, right? So the coordinate points for the vertex are 1, 2, minus 3, and the y value being 12 minus 12, correct? Okay, so we know the vertex is minus 3 minus 12. That really means the value of b is minus 3 and the value of c is minus 12. We are given a point p, which is minus 7 minus 8. Correct. Now we'll write down the equation. F of x is equal to a times x minus of minus 3 will make it plus 3 whole square and then minus 12. To find the value of a, we'll substitute the point which is minus 8 y value and minus 7 for the x value. Makes sense, right? Bring 12 to this side, becomes plus 12a minus 7 plus 3 is minus 4 whole square, which is 16a. So we get here minus 8 plus 12 is 4 divided by 16 is the value of a, which is 1 over 4. A value is positive, parabola opens upward. Makes sense, right? Perfect. Once we have all this, we can rewrite our function, which is f of x equals to 1 by 4 x plus 3, it has moved left by 3 units, and it has moved down by 12 units. Makes sense. So we got the equation of the parabola. So I hope that makes sense. Feel free to write your comments, share your views, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to send an email on globalmathinstitute@gmail.com. Explore our playlist for different kinds of functions. How do we write equation from a given graph made simple by Anil Kumar? Thank you and all the best.